was the first city in the world to sign or to affirm the Charter for Compassion, which is a statement that at the very center of every healthy, thriving human community, every group of people who want to make a difference in the world, every great relationship and partnership to change the world in the image of compassion is the principle of compassion itself. And in the words of the Charter, compassion is the capacity to dethrone ourselves from the center of our universe and to be able to place another there. The statement that Seattle would like to be a city of compassion is shared by thousands of other cities, millions of people, billions of people really around the world. We all want to live in a place of compassion, but the principle of compassion is an aspiration. And the statement that we desire to live in a city of compassion is an aspiration that should cause all of us great discomfort. Last week at the Compassionate City Conference at St. Mark's Cathedral, 400 activists and groups and organizations from schools and businesses and nonprofit organizations and from the city itself came together to say, we are profoundly and deeply uncomfortable about the community in which we live. A compassionate city is a deeply, profoundly uncomfortable city, not a city that prides itself on being so wonderfully compassionate, but rather one that sees a profound disconnect between our professed ideals, our ambitions for the world we want to live in, and the world that we actually live in. A compassionate city is one that is profoundly uncomfortable when there is any single person or group among us who is not given profound respect and deep gratitude for their existence. What happens in Occidental Square is what happens in every single living room, in every single home, in every single neighborhood in Seattle. We all collectively take responsibility for acting with humanity and compassion and gratitude and respect for every single person. And if we don't, there's something deeply, profoundly wrong in our city, and there is. So Compassionate Seattle is a grassroots coalition of groups and individuals saying, we will live in a different world. We aspire to live in a city that is profoundly uncomfortable and will remain so. I'd like to introduce one of the leaders of the movement, of the compassion movement in Seattle and of the Compassionate Cities Conference last week at St. Mark's, Michael Ramos from the Church Council of Greater Seattle.